bush. I got no motivation at all, and Monofanny's period is like, dude. Hey, shut up. Father, why do you know Monofanny's cycle?
And another thing.
Never mind. I don't know what to say to that bullcrap. Never mind that. Perhaps this lack of motivation is due to a lack of hibernation.
Eh?
Lack of hibernation?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been sleeping well lately, so I haven't really been able to hibernate. That's awful. What could be causing it? Is it because you have a lot on your mind? Oh wait, is it because you have a lot on your mind, Father? Is it because the graveyard shift pays a better hourly wage?
Really?
Is it because you don't want to think, you're just goofing around? Is it because you want to stay friends? Is it because you want to watch it in real time? Father? He's going into hibernation. We should let him be.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Night-night. Oh, you better have some honey for when he wakes up or turn into an evil bear and kill you. Like he's doing to us. Wash your hours open. Gotta have your hibernation right. If you don't sleep right, you know you're not gonna function right. Me, I like my 8 hours a day. Or 8 hours a night. Doesn't mean I always get it, though.
Pull yourself together!
Don't die!
I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but I just can't. My head hurts so much. I just can't remember.
Have you forgotten? Maybe that's for the best. From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves. After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know?
Oh, God, they're still rolling with this. Why?
Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
I like how he's so surprised.
All that remains of a once powerful youth.
What a colossal death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
Exactly. Plot twist, Monofanny dies.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
We understand Mew plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Mew's actions. So let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
One thing at a time.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
A crazy one. I like it. I like it.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion. And then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
You might say it would have been Amma time.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
As for Mew's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world. And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge.
And her dad wouldn't have brought Minotaur to be like, hey, gonna hack this and get you info. Whoops, my hand slipped. Wish she'd slip in the water, Mew.
She dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate the chapel from the mansion. Then secretly passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop. After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet up, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
That's when I saw Mew.
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right?
That's what I assumed.
Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
Maybe that when culprit killed her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof?
Perhaps. I don't think Mew did it. If Mew did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof. Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan. She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead.
She was smart, but she was also really, really dumb.
True enough. True enough.
No say such mean things. Killing game bad, not Mew.
It doesn't change the fact that she is smart yet dumb. It doesn't change that fact.
Mew not bad person. Going to think we could have been friends, if things different.
That might have been difficult, even without this killing game.
That wouldn't happen.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Huh?
Oh, wow, no one liked Mew. Jeez.
Anyway, let's continue the discussion. If Mew was killed on the roof of the mansion, the culprit must have moved Mew's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
Now we know the mansion and chapel were actually next to each other. But the problem is the wall between them.
Only Mew was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
Then you're saying the culprit sent Mew's avatar through that wall?
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
But how did the culprit send Mew's avatar through the wall? I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Going to not throw her!
We know, Gonta, you didn't have the strength to in that world, don't you worry.
We know. You couldn't because the avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Physical strength equalized? That problem. Going to know can protect everyone if that happens.
Jeez, keep up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
I'm still bothered by the fact that he doesn't seem to remember anything. This is all stuff that's been discussed and explained by me last I checked. Alright, whatever.
How did they send Mew's avatar to the other side of the wall? Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound you heard?
E. Huh. What was that sound?
Because of that sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. Right, Keyboy? That's when you found the dead Mew there, right? If so, then I think that sound and her avatar being by the chapel are related.
Yes, there's no doubt in my mind that the noise is related to this case. We need to figure out what that sound could have been. Might be the clue we need to solve this case. So what was it? It sounded like something slamming hard into something else. So what were those two things? It could be... Hammer hitting the wall, the cell phone hitting the wall, the lattice hitting the wall, Mew hitting the wall. I'm pretty sure it was Mew hitting the wall. I guess the lattice went with her, but whatever. Let's see if this works.
That's it.
Okay, I'm right. Got it.
I think the sound came from Mew's avatar hitting the chapel wall. The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise. Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Mew colliding with a wall.
If that's the case, Mew's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard. We felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
This would be the perfect place for me to make a dirty innuendo.
Yeah, that's the real question. Mew's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force. But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking? Why are you talking like you know everything?
Let's not worry about that right now.
Because he fucking does.
More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
Friends? Us?
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
A way of transporting Mew's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
Getting Mew's avatar to crash into the chapel from the mansion's roof. Only one way I can think of how to do that.
Hey, Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
You what?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right?
I'm pretty sure I mentioned something about the snowboarding off the roof, but hey, whatever. Corpse boarding, man.
Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope, and the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof. If the culprit needed force to move the body, I wonder how they did it.
Kokichi is talking as if he's already got this whole thing figured out. I can't let him distract me. I need to solve the case. How to make Mew hit the chapel wall from the roof of the mansion. I want to find that answer. Oh, we won't do it with Hangman's Gambit, damn it. I won't play Black Hangman's Gambit that much. And what, we got 4 letters. 4 letters. Try S. L-I-D. That fits, that fits. Slid? Is it slid? I was thinking they'd put something stupid like snowboarding in. Or roof boarding. Let's try it. Yeah, we got it. Okay, well, let's try, woo! Get over here! You fabulous, I'll marry you. Oh, sorry, now I lost track of what we're doing. Oh, off? Yeah, that's probably off. It's a 3-letter word. It has to be off. That's what makes sense. Where's that other F? I wasn't paying attention. There it is. Now assume... slid off. A little word. Probably roof, I would assume. That's probably what they want me to say. Gosh, that tricks me out so bad when they put the words backwards or the letters. It's just like, what are you doing, game? Why you do that to me? There we go, we got it. That's it!
The culprit used the sloped roof as a slide for Mew's avatar.
Slide?
Nah, man. Even with the slope and the snow, Mew's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. It would slide.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
You're not right. There's something else we haven't mentioned yet.
No. It would slide.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Shumai? What are these names?
Who the hell is Shumai?
Oh, he's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
Oh, it's fine. Your best girl, Samugi. I'm positive that's how Mew's avatar was moved, but the culprit used something else as well to help her body slide. Oh, I'm gonna make her body slide. Okay, time for another non-stop debate. What we got? Okay, we got signboard uses a bridge, toilet paper, hammer, cell phone, lands near the chapel.
Slid off the roof. Would it slide off that quickly?
Well, duh, it would.
Whoosh! Oh my gosh.
That much noise. It must have built up a lot of speed.
Yeah. Mind you, it is a 4-story building. Like, jeez.
Solid, right?
Or actually, it's 4 stories high, I think they believe that is what they said.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
Virtual world?
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do.
Yeah, not
You just
wrong.
need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
Not wrong.
There was nothing like that around, though.
Oh, Kaito. Okay. If you wanted to move a body by sliding it, how would you do it? There was nothing left at the crime scene that would help.
Even if her avatar
I'm pretty certain they're talking about the lattice near the chapel. I talked about some of my theories about Meisters if you join me for it.
It would.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
If it made that much
Oh, I was
noise,
just like a bit off.
it must have built up a lot of speed.
Gotta go fast.
Lots of snow piled up on
Gotta go fast. You gotta go faster, faster, faster.
You'd still slide, though.
In the real world,
You
it
just
might
shoot the
be
crap out of the wrong thing.
But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
Virtual world.
It's not the issue. Sliding down snow is...
Okay, I'm almost 100% sure it's actually what Kaito said. Let's try it. There was the lattice. You forgot about that. I guess I'm one of the few people that examined that room.
No, wait. There was something that could have been used to help slide Mew's body. Do you remember the lattice that was found by Mew's avatar? The culprit laid her on top of that and used it as a sled on the roof. I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked.
Was it gone later, or where'd it go?
But during the investigation, I saw that it was gone.
I was like freaking out about that, if I remember right.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof? Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct! After the culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled and slid her down the roof's steep slope.
The sled picked up speed, flew off the roof, glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit the chapel.
Yep. Could you imagine, though, if it didn't hit the chapel and just kept going and ended up in the
Impacts
river?
made all of her belongings scattered, including the hammer and cell phone.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff.
Damn it. Gotta go fast, just like Sonic.
I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
Woo! Seriously, though, some of the games aren't even that good, Monokuma.
Daddy, I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful. You gotta be an example to our new family.
He's Mono Goddamn Kuma. He's not a good example for anyone.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you grandfather now?
Now that we know how the body slid down, we're just one step away from the culprit.
The secret is the baby's gonna be the one to take over. He's gonna kill all the bears, including Monokuma, and be the new Monokuma. That is my game theory, and I'm sticking with it.
Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
The culprit.
Yeah. In the end, we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects. Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion.
Yes, we have a list of sus.
Aside from you, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
So that means the suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Ooh, you got me.
You little bugger. That's right, 5 suspects. Me, Samugi, Gonta, Kokichi, and Kaito. We don't know enough to name the culprit yet, but one of them is a suspicious. When we were talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. But what reason would they have to lie? I need to press them for more information before making any judgments. Oh, he's just a careless liar who wound up caught. It would seem like it was some kind of pride. Too many lies, too many lies.
It's you!
Kokichi, there's something I need to know.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog my memory.
Okay.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
Oh, damn it. Also, I never went to the rooftop, not even for the meeting. Good bullshit. It all began when Mew showed us the map. That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
Alright, we got it. Oh, you never went to the roof, you lying bastard. I think that's what we need to find. Oh my gosh, they actually have like words in here. Not pictures. That's new. Okay, but I gotta, like, I can't even read them when they're upside down, game. Why'd you do this to me? How dare you? I'm not very good at this minigame, just so you know. Damn it, why do they gotta do this? Upside down words are not fun to read. Just saying. Ugh. I didn't need to do that. I did not need to do that. Mistakes were made. Okay. What did Kokichi lie about? It all began when Mew's map. Okay. What does this one say? We did it. We need to break that one. What does this one say? Also, I never went to the root. That's it, I think. I think that's it. Let's try it out. Come on. Damn it. We're gonna have to break more than I wanted to. They're all gonna count as in the way? I'm so triggered. Okay, let's... Come on. Oh. Damn it, game. Okay, there. Am I right?
I see it!
Alright, we got it. My mind is my game, man.
When you were explaining that the door to the roof was locked, you said...
Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
But later, you said...
Since the mansion was on top of the hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Oh, it's just getting caught in such an obvious lie. Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope. Like, how would you know that if you didn't go up the roof? And the slope faced the chapel wall, and on top of that, there was snow on the roof.
That's a lot of specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
Huh? What?
What's this all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to the rooftop?
I didn't. I already told you that before.
This is uncharacteristic. What are you, Mew?
Why you look so nervous?
Is this a sincere reaction?
But there's no evidence that proves I went to the roof.
This is...
Wait, I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
Me?
Oh, there's the nyeh. We haven't seen it so long.
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks. Ooh, you so clumsy, girl. Gotta be more careful there, Himiko.
Is it my fault?
Himiko really say that?
She totally said that.
No, she didn't!
Yes, she did.
She did not!
What are we, 5 years old?
She did too.
Then when? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
What a worthless fight!
Right.
Stop them, Grandpa!
Monokuma wants him to be a piece of crap.
Yeah, grandfather. Stop them before your grandkid is born.
I'm not gonna apologize, because Himiko said it.
So damn stubborn.
How much longer are you going to behave like this?
We don't have time for this. Kokichi is stubborn and he won't fess up no matter what. But if he's being this stubborn, it makes me think he has something to hide. Get him to show his hand, I have to prove he was on the roof. I might not like it, but I have to be aggressive. Gotta be aggressive in all capitals. If we don't get the whole truth now, everyone's lives are in danger. Alright, let's do it. Non-stop debate. Akuma file, small bottle of poison, loud noise, cell phone, Kokichi in the saloon.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
I'm not lying! The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it!
Okay.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
Liars burn in hell, you know?
Fire, liar, pants on fire.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
Yes, that's fine because I'm not lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
I'm totally not lying. But he's usually such a good liar. Kokichi is lying for sure, but if he keeps throwing lies at me, I have to fight fire with fire. Oh, you want us to lie? I think I know what I need to do. We're in the saloon the whole time? Is that what you're telling me?
Man.
The door was locked. I couldn't open it.
No, I don't know.
What did Kokichi do?
Where is it?
I took back at once, of course. And stayed in the
I get it? Yeah, perjury. Feels good to be right, man.
Kokichi, you're lying right now, aren't you?
Huh? Lying about what?
Just before the murder occurred, I went to the salon to check on you.
Oh, why do I keep calling it a saloon? I'm thinking Wild West here for some reason.
But you weren't there.
What? Really?
I waited there for a while. You never showed up.
What's this all about, Kokichi? Didn't you go right back to the salon after finding the roof door locked?
I see. You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi?
Oh, there's a signature nightmare face.
So who are you guys gonna believe? Shuichi or me?
Well, of course I'm gonna believe Shuichi.
Does he really have to ask that?
I believe Shuichi 100%.
The one who's not Kokichi.
100 house points. No. Himiko points to Shuichi.
Okay, I'll cash them in for one lolly, please.
But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by me in the dining room. I wonder why I didn't notice Shuichi there.
Actually, Himiko, can I have a refund? I want explosions to use on Kokichi. Okay, here you go. Explosion!
Oh well. I'll believe Shuichi anyway. He's usually right about stuff.
I love how she's like, well, he's probably right.
Sorry, but I'm going to believe Shuichi too.
I see. I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
What comes around goes around. That's what happens to liars like you.
Why do you guys hate lies that much? There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies, you know? And some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people.
Like Santa Claus.
If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Serious.
Oh, wait, I didn't mean to skip that.
Just spit it.
Then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst.
Just spit it out already. You went to the roof, didn't you? Spit it out already. You went to...
Isn't that where he met up with Mew?
No, he didn't just meet her there. He probably...
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi.
Oh.
I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
I can't believe you just said you got some balls lying to me, little boy.
Oh?
Lying to the ultimate supreme leader. You're gonna pay for that. Mm-hmm.
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
Confess?
A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her.
Confession loading. Confessing. What the hell?
She asked me pretty eagerly, too, so I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder.
I figured you had to have known prior to going in.
On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock. Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
Oh, and the cat's out of the bag.
You worked together with Monokuma?
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true.
What are you gonna do about it, huh? Huh?
Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right?
No fair! Monokuma can't take sides!
Monokuma does what he wants!
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted. Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
I love Monokuma. Why does he have so little screen time? Like, add an extra, 2 hours to every chapter and I'd be happy.
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Shh, calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
We're totally not seeing each other.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
True enough.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun. If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge. Well then, the culprit is Gonta.
I didn't... Wow. I didn't expect them just to come out like that.
What?
Huh?
Even Gonta's like, what?
What did you...
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
That's a lie! He didn't kill her! Kokichi's just lying!
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta? Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
It's my turn now.
Oh, shut up, you little girl. Let the big boys play. It's between me and Shuichi. Huh?
The truth is, Gonta and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game. As the Killing Game Busters!
What Busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean, we?
By the way, I came up with a murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
This was my worst fears. This was my worst fear. I said I didn't think Gonta was smart enough. But Kokichi had to be the brains behind the operation. He had to.
Gonta what?
I Okay, you know what? Maybe there's another twist. Maybe there's another twist. Maybe this isn't true. Maybe it's all just a lie. Another lie, another lie. I hope so.
Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
'Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth. He's not someone who lies all the time like you.
And no matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him. He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime!
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
It's not like we didn't already know he was a terrible person.
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth!
Cut that out! I told you it's not gonna work!
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
It doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible!
It's impossible, man! Impossible!
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials. All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
A king of logical thinking.
What? Gonta not understand what's going on, but still, Gonta not kill Mew. Gonta really not know anything.
Oh, I wanna cry.
And also, Gonta not tell lies. And Gonta not make trouble for others. 'Cause that not how gentlemen act. That why Gonta not culprit.
Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
You, of course!
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
There's already proof?
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me make it clear again. Why I can't be the culprit!
Super nightmare fuel. Okay, I actually think I know what he's getting at. There was a setting that was changed on his avatar and his avatar alone. See if that's the case. Use case, toilet paper, Mew's avatar, sitting on Peach's avatar error. Oh my god, there's so much white noise. Holy crap. They really stepped up the ante, didn't they?
Strangled to death, right?
Oh, thank god we have, yes. This spin on that.
If she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as
I was just saying, thank god we have Ryoma's skill.
Talking about the strength
This
of your
boy's still
virtual
helping us.
avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling her, no problem.
See, I told you I'm not the culprit.
How'd you arrive at that conclusion?
What? Okay, I think I know what they want me to do here. So like I said, it probably has something to do with the fact that one touch from Mew would paralyze old Kokichi. It's already been proven that Kokichi's innocent, or if it's already been proven, we should have evidence for that. Before we can say one way or another, we have to clear something up. We do. Okay, let's use the setting on Kokichi's avatar.
Didn't I prove that to you guys already?
Whoops. I shot the wrong thing.
Mew was killed.
Critical speed? Why so slow? Did we need to speed up for it or something?
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
Yeah, yes. Yes, we know.
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled.
Alright, let's go over to Kaito's thing and see if we're right.
That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
In this case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling.
Oh god, why is it shaking? Okay, we still got the V. We got Kaito's V. That's all we need to prove him wrong.
Actually, maybe it wasn't possible for Kokichi to strangle Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
Huh?
So I would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
What?
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck...
Not only that, he'd have to be higher than her to get enough force on that toilet paper to probably strangle her, from what I understand. When you strangle someone, you twist it around the neck and pull up. You don't pull down.
Then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
Wait! What if it was something besides strangulation then? Like...
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
There's no need to retread already talked to Waters.
Kaito is really desperate to make me the culprit. No matter how much you whine about it, you can't change the truth. The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara! This is the truth you all adore so much.
No! Gonta not kill Mew! It's true! You gotta believe Gonta! Gonta would never hurt anyone!
I believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone. There's no way Gonta would kill. He won't even kill bugs.
I believe Gonta too. I'm not gonna listen to Kokichi's lies.
Of course! Who'd believe a liar like him? He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
I don't know about that, Kaito. If you want the truth, you might have to ask uncomfortable questions.
Right, Shuichi? You think so too, don't you?
Huh?
Ah.
I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective...
As an ultimate detective, you don't goddamn believe. You need solid evidence to prove it.
I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
It's just that something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off. We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you wanna suspect Gonta?
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony! It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others. Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective does.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone
Shuichi, Gonta really not do it. Gonta not culprit.
Don't look at me with that face. I'll cry.
Please, believe Gonta.
I want to, Gonta.
We might as well discuss it.
What?
As a precautionary measure, that's all. I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime.
Thank you, Kibo. You're being logical. All I ask for.
Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants. He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes!
But...
2-for-1 Truth Special!
Oh! A 2-for-1 Truth Special?
Sorry to ruin this tense moment, but you guys seem pretty evenly split right now.
Oh my god, Monokuma, yes! That was perfect timing.
So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
So we're gonna do that again?
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand? You're my sidekick, aren't you?
Kaito.
Oh man, don't do me like that. Of course I want to believe Gonta. I don't want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I gotta reach out for the truth. I need to find the truth. Oh, I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe it either. Okay, it's spiral time! It's impossible. It's possible. Split down the middle.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Oh, there's the
Gonta is
culprit.
such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Sweetheart is one.
Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Rooftop is one. I can see it. Yeah.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
Entrance hall is one.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Monokuma.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
Yeah.
I got this! The truth
Mew.
is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Gonta not kill Mew! Honest!
Oh, sorry. I did screw that up looking back on it now. Okay, I think I got what I need to do. Blind trust is just going to get us further from the truth. I actually didn't mean to press triangle, but I did. I want to solve this. I have to, because I want to survive with everyone.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Let's discuss it.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He
He
wouldn't
is
hurt
a sweetheart, you're right.
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
That's true.
Could Gonta have even made it to the roof?
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion
I
exterior.
almost got up there.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance.
Not a one. We weren't investigating the net.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with
Kokichi!
He did.
I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is...
Kibo! That
Then-
isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
There we go, Kibo.
Gonta not kill Mew!
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Could have. We're gonna have to discuss it. I don't want to, though. I don't want to believe this either. Why do I have to be on this side? Why do I have to be the one that has to logically think about things?
This is our answer! In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
We didn't say that. We just said we had to discuss it.
That's not it at all. I just want the truth. If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
We said truth a lot in the last couple sentences.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit.
1, 2, 3, 4. We said truth a lot.
I still don't think Gonta's lying.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit. That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this! Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
Logical arguments?
It means use your head to make arguments.
Proceeds to bash his head against the podium. Is this an argument?
Use head?
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't!
But Gonta really not know.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know! God, why are you so dumb?
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
You're a true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
It is.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right? You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
He's not wrong. It'd be nice if Gonta at least said something. He's just been clueless this whole trial.
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care! We want to live, so stop getting in our way!
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
Maki, please, calm down.
Sorry. Gonta's fault everyone's so upset. But Gonta telling truth! Gonta really not culprit! 'Cause Gonta not know anything! Real—
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
At least stop screaming at the guy. Wait, what did Kokichi say? I've been saying this whole time. That's true about Gonta, actually. Whole time, Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything. I think he even did that back in the investigation, too. That's a good point. Gonta no understand either. You like this one, Gonta, wake up. Why, it's not impossible. Gonta was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. And there's all those moments during the trial where there's information he doesn't know that he should. Gonta not understand or not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why this happened? Why Mew killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. Because Gonta have no idea what he's talking about. But when exactly did he start using that defense? Gonta started saying I don't know when. After logging out of the virtual world.
That's it!
Got it. That's it. It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
accident?
The accident that hurt Gonta, that was. So this is what I was fearing. The avatar error. It rears its ugly head at last.
This is it!
Got it.
When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are known, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
An avatar user error? Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
No, that's what we assumed.
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error.
What you mean?
If that error is what's affecting Gonta, and it's making him forgetful and loopy, and what was the error? What could it have been? I'll find that out now for another Hangman's Gambit. Probably has something to do with memory, so let's try an M. Yeah, okay, we're good. One isn't too hard. Mem. Yeah, definitely memory now. I know for sure, especially with the amount of letters we have. Okay. O, R, and where's my Y? Oh, I'm paying attention. Y, there we go. And then a four-letter word. I would assume loss. Oh. Compared to O. Where are S's? Come on, just give me those S's already. Okay, S.
I see now.
Got it. Memory loss. That's what you had.
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
You started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the... Not even killing Mew.
Gosh, I don't want Gonta to be the killer.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused!
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone!
No way Gonta's the culprit!
Time for my Hispanic debate. Gonta, please don't. That face makes me feel so bad every time. Gonta, please.
Gonta never hurt anyone!
Remember because
Doesn't remember
Gonta
a
wants
thing
to
about
keep
the
everyone
virtual
safe!
Alright.
You did it, but you don't remember doing it, right?
Oh gosh, I guess we instantly sign a move file, log in, log out, use avatar, starting on Kokichi's avatar. Place instructions of what we got.
Lies aren't protecting anyone.
But because we're all okay,
Gonta not lying!
that means there was no
Gonta swear! Please
Oh
believe
lordy.
Gonta!
I love that instant break. That makes it so much easier. I know it sounds crazy. It's no wonder it's hard to believe. But this is the truth. I think I know what I need. Device instructions is probably the key here. And where is it? Somebody said something.
You did it, but you don't remember doing it, right?
Okay, somebody said something here. I believe it was about something about a glitch, which I think is the key here.
There was a glitch.
Gonta, it's gentlemen! Gentlemen, protect friends!
Which one is it? These confuse me so much.
But because we're all okay,
Gonta not lying!
that means there was.
No, I think that's what we need. No!
Believe Gonta!
Come on! Oh! I forgot about that silencing thing because it keeps breaking them for us.
The cause of the error that affected Gonta's avatar
That was goddamn crazy.
is the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port and put the blue memory cord in the left. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Kind of like me when I'm on my
I think
good
Gonta
stuff.
messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
That's what I theorized as well, unfortunately.
What? Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
Huh? How Gonta supposed to remember that?
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over. Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Oh, but Gonta holds chopsticks with this hand.
Oh, no!
That's your left hand!
He's left-handed, Himiko.
What?
Looks like it's decided!
I thought Kokichi messed them up. I guess Gonta just screwed up himself. Oh.
What? Decided. He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
Gonta not remember. Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew!
You don't know what else to say, Gonta?
Cause why would Gonta do that?
Yeah, it's a lie! I'll never accept this! And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew!
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you!
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened!
That's what I thought as well.
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
Well, I've talked about Kokichi's intentions, and they've been very clear about making things more exciting, wanting to improve the killing game, and make the game more fun. That bastard's words.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
That's what's got me concerned.
Hold on! That hasn't been decided yet!
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already!
Secret to the outside world, that could have, when they found it, could have been the motive.
I care about the motive!
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial. Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination. Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
No, just let me do it. Get it over with. Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right? And you don't want that, do you?
This process of elimination he mentions is one of the ways I came to my conclusion.
Okay, let's begin!
Not wrong, but
Quit
why?
screwing around! I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit!
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
Yeah, you're just... Man, why are you being like that? I know you don't want to believe it. There's so much logic behind it. It's hard to refute. Stop, please.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list. Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki can be eliminated as suspects is because they didn't have access to the crime scene. The reason they got is they couldn't get over there.
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Mew could pass through the wall. The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list, and you know why, right?
Yeah, I know why he's not a sus. He was logged out. Got it.
Kaito had logged out ahead of us.
Mew logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right? Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out. Mew's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off. But what's the reason for that?
We didn't go to the roof. We have solid alibis. We saw Mew. I'm gonna go for solid alibis. Got it.
Tsumugi and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
Both of you heard Mew hitting the chapel wall, right? The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Mew down. Because of that, Shuichi and Tsumugi can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
You did. He couldn't have killed Mew. Because you would have just touched him and that would have stopped him.
If Mew touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
Don't even need to explain it.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that? Well, who is it?
Don't answer, Shuichi! You don't need to answer that! This is all Kokichi's trap!
Not trap. Plan. There's only one suspect left. Only one person could have done this. Oh, Kokichi. Kokichi, why did you orchestrate this? Why? Wanda, I'm sorry. You were us, buddy.
It's Gonta.
I'm so mad. I'm upset. No. That was the next character I wanted to hang out with.
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth.
Sorry, you didn't mean to skip the Kokichi. I just want...
You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for.
Yeah, we reached out to the truth all right, and I don't like it.
You get it now. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! Mew Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
You evil bastard, you're having too much fun with this.
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
Jeez, is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy. But you forgot everything, so oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's... I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
You're just saying that on unfounded belief now.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions to...
You want proof? I've got your proof.
Okay, I'm listening. What proof? Prove me wrong, Kaito.
After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Gonta, in front of the toilet paper. Oh, Shuichi and Tsumugi. Gonta, did you see Kibo anywhere around here? No, going to not see him.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Mew's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I thought he was just there getting the toilet paper. I thought he was just picking it up because it was evidence. But that really means that my initial thought on the toilet paper being used as a rope to climb down is right. Holy shit.
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
What? Really?
It would have been so nice if that were the truth. If Kaito were right, and this horrible trial would just end. But
No, that's wrong. What? Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest.
arrest him.
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it. To survive.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
The side of everyone.
Kaito, please.
Just stop.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Kaito!
Fine then! I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up!
Wake me up inside. Please just wake me up. Tell me this is all a dream and I can pinch myself. No, not working. I can't do my detective work now. If I want us all to survive, I can't back down. I wish I could. Oh my lord, look at that!
Never accept this! Don't you know
That is actually
Gonta
pretty
at
sick.
all? Not the kind of guy who
That cheered
kills
me up a
someone.
bit, but God, this
Don't you know
trial.
that about him by now?
This trial is so despair-inducing.
Never accept this. Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone.
Normally, no.
Damn it!
I like how he's a little
Why won't
alien
you
with him,
believe
too.
Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up!
Oh my god, I had to
Shuichi.
hit that at the same time. Okay.
Why won't you believe
We're changing things
Gonta?
up now. We're going like straight up different.
Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you damn it! Who do you want to believe?
You, bro.
Remember what
But I
Kokichi
can't.
has done to us. Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us. How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? He's saying the truth this, the truth that. But there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit.
Ah!
Who do you want
Jesus
to
Christ.
believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us. Remember how Gonta's
Come on.
always tried to protect us. How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? He's saying the truth this, the truth that. Damn it!
Oh, we barely did it. Okay, final blow.
There's no way to leave the mansion from the
Toilet.
rooftop.
Paper discovered outside of the mansion.
It ends here!
Damn it!
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion. That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
The toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Yu's body. It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to.
There was, unfortunately.
I know, because I investigated the roof.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
Of course I am! I'm gonna believe in Gonta till the very end!
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
Yes, the toilet paper, or the place where the toilet paper was tied down. Oh, Lord.
There!
I got it.
The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there. However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung it. And then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down.
And that way, they could simply pull it down when they were done.
But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea.
Really?
But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
He did. I pointed out that strangeness as well.
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
That... it's...
So, it's true. Gonta really kill Mew.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such terrible...
Wait.
Oh, Gonta baby.
Before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop!
Dude. If he did it, you're such an asshole.
I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me. Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
Breaking my heart into a million pieces.
Okay.
Actually, despite not hanging out with Gonta, I really liked his character. Why? What color cord the culprit stick on the right port? Okay, do we have that one yet? Let us use like a sled? No, we don't have that one unlocked, so we'll need to figure it out later. What did Mew bring from Shuichi's lab? Do we have poison? Yeah, we got the bottle of poison. That goes right there, don't it? God, why, game? Why? What was posted in the entrance hall of the mansion in the virtual world? Map of the virtual world. That's what? What did Mew do when the others left for the mansion? Where is it? Gosh, that looks so silly. Oh, there's a lot here. Who was investigating the Dawn Hall? Who was okay? Yeah, we don't have those people unlocked. What object did Mew use when she got to the mansion? This one. Cell phone. What was the weapon Mew brought to kill Kokichi? We don't have that yet, I don't think. Who was logged out against their will? It was Kaito Momoto. Okay, we gotta get 2 more. What was the weapon Mew brought to kill Kokichi? No, we don't got that. What did the culprit use to strangle Mew? Toilet paper. It doesn't dare. Move the body off the roof. What was taken out of the storage room? That one was the lattice, actually. Okay, what's this? Mew smuggles in a hammer. Okay, that's the weapon she used to kill. Where is it? He's looking to kill Kokichi. The hammer. What's this one? So this one's through the signboard into the river. That's all the way back here. What do you do when the others left for the mansion? Through the signboard and the river, so they couldn't come back. What is this? Blue cord on the... Yep, that goes at the end here. On it. He doesn't remember any of it, all because of a simple mistake. Because he listened to Himiko and he was left-handed. That kills me even more. Oh, the culprit escaped from the roof. Binoculars and the toilet paper. These other ones are probably for the people that we needed for this one. Who's investigating outside the mansion? Walkthough. Who was investigating the dining hall? Who's investigating the kitchen? That was my job. Who was investigating the roof? It was good old Kaito. And then the culprit was investigating outside the mansion.
This is the truth of the case! The case began last night. After being convinced by Mew, we all logged in to the virtual world. To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device. So, we all plug those cords into our helmets and enter the virtual world. But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder.
I know. Oh, damn it, game.
But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison. And placed it on Kokichi's seat. This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned. Yes, the reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world. After we had all logged in, Mew explained the world to us. Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall.
Can I just say something here? I love the way that this comic drew all like the chibi-fied version of the characters. They look so much better here than they did in the actual game. But yeah, that's what happens when you have to use 3D models, you know?
But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill. Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder, but Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case. Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder.
The fitting grin for an evil man.
Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion. Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river. This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues. Kokichi searched the salon. Kaito searched the roof.
That face, though.
Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object.
It's like she's always wanted to be her object. Be an object. Be thrown around and abused. So I had to.
That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time, the same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious. But her plan didn't go smoothly. Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable. Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world.
Exactly. This whole thing, though, the fact that he was able to convince Gonta, I want to know what their conversation was. Was it just like, oh, poor me, Gonta, Miu's gonna kill me, go help me? Or is there something deeper?
After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Miu's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof. It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel.
I will say they're very lucky that they're perpendicularly lined up for this to happen. Otherwise, she could have just flew off into the river. The other thing that would have been interesting as well is if she bounced back and was partway through the wall. That would have been a little bad for them.
That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Miu's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby. Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case because the culprit doesn't remember.
No, this picture though.
This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist.
I still don't want to freaking believe it. I still don't want to admit that Gonta's the one that did it.
Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
Sorry. Gonta not really understand, 'cause Gonta not smart boy. But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right. Gonta, trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why? Gonta kill Miu, forget everything. Gonta even think he not do anything bad. And then Gonta tried to blame someone else and make everyone suffer. Why? Why Gonta do such terrible thing?
And I wish you could at least remember why.
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Tricked him into helping him.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him. Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? Wrapping things up already? What a buzzkill of an ending! It lacks the rush of previous voting times. Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
Oh, okay, bye-bye, wall.
It's just as well. This killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
I'm not sure if I ever told you, Meisters, how I had a theory in this universe that this isn't, that there's been multiple killing games more than just the 2 that were implied initially. But I'll leave that in the air, just saying. I'm not sure if that's wall breaking or just a hint towards endgame. I guess we'll hopefully find out.
Oh my, Monotaro. You're even starting to look like a father.
Yeah! I've gotta get my act together for the baby.
Are you frickin' disgusting kids?
Now then, pull yourselves together and let's begin! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off! It's voting time!
At least Monokuma got his vim and vigor back. I don't want to believe it, but here we go.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Who voted for Kokichi?
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Time for some dramatic effect. Can I just say, why does Kotaka love killing off my dark-skinned, muscly-haired beauties? Last trial all rise. We do well, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm sad. Oh, I will point out, Meisters, I mentioned I had that power outage way back when, just after we had did the Kaito thing. So the score there is a little different. I believe I did screw that one up. B, what did I get? I got a B on the mine. Well, I really didn't do good.
Absolutely right!
Well, look at that. You voted correctly. Congratulations, you guys.
Let me hear your joyful voices!
Give yourselves a hand. Let me hear your joyful voices.
Let me hear your joyful voices!
The way of saying it, though. I said, let me hear your joyful voices. Damn it. Why? Jeez, they're all just moving around. They should be happy for themselves. I know, I'm super happy. Hey, what should we name the kid? Good question. We should prepare 6 names.
Yay!
What? We're having sextuplets? I'm so happy I might go crazy.
And
Hey, Kokichi, you said you would liven things up. What gives,
here.
You said you were to liven up the killing game in the class trial. And I said I'd put the motive, the secret of the outside world of the killing game simulator. That was just a lie. I can't believe you believed me. Oh, so it's just a lie then.
What was that?
He just laughed it off.
Hey!
Are you satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is the outside world? Is it the motive you gave Gonta? I plan to explain all of it, but it's more like, how do I say it? You guys are just gonna assume it's a lie to hear it from my cute little lips.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, let's have Gonta explain. Oh, Gonta?
Please stop.
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to?
All right.
Then we should all go back into the killing game simulator. What?
Because...
Why don't we ask the Gonta in the virtual world? But going back to the virtual world is... There's a much easier way than that pain-in-the-ass method. And that is?
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data. I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data. Ta-da! Alter Ego Gonta is now complete.
Are you goddamn kidding me?
Alter ego?
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space. If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
Goddamn alter egos.
Huh? What this? What happening?
Huh? Is this Gonta? Huh? Is that Gonta?
What's that mean?
You even act the same. What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Look, Himiko, it's not magic and it's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulation. It's just imitating Gonta's thought patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta. It's an AI, you mean? Gonta not understand who this alter ego person.
now then.
See, it's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference. Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world, so he should remember what happened.
Please.
Then, other Gonta, tell Gonta. Why? Why did Gonta kill Mew? Huh? Kill Mew? What does other Gonta know about?
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell him the truth now. Oh.
Oh. Gonta.
Then Gonta no could save everyone.
Huh?
Save everyone?
Gonta don't know.
Hey, answer Gonta. Why did Gonta kill Mew?
Wrong.
Gonta just want to save everyone. He wanted to save everyone.
That's...
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for a long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta strong, but can no fight exassaults. Gonta feel frustrated because Gonta could no do anything. Yeah, those death flags were raised a long time ago. Gonta understand how this Gonta feels. Technically, they are the same person.
But...
That's why Gonta think he have to do it, for everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it, cause everyone else not want to.
Gonta.
So Gonta kill Mew.
What?
What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all.
Oh.
Jeez, Gonta is bad at explaining as always. I guess I'll have to help. So, if you remember what happened at that time... Oh yeah, the motive. Oh, we shouldn't. If we want to prevent another murder from happening... Yoink! I'll take that keycard then. Kokichi used his lift the body to his advantage to take the card key from Monokuma. That's a feat in itself.
Huh?
The card key, so you used it?
Yeah.
After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the card key, and after opening it, I saw the outside world. The outside world.
What?
That was Monokuma's motive? Why would seeing the outside world be a motive? Oh dear lord, that reminds me of all those meteorites and asteroids. We're either not on Earth or it's in the disaster zone, that's all I can say. I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Mew's plan. And it hit me. If I combine the two, then I'd be able to save everyone.
Please wait.
Save everyone? What do you mean?
Hey!
Hey now, you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyways, that's when I made a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, then he would let me use the outside world as a motive again.
Huh?
Again?
In other words...
Let me chime in. The motive keycard that Kokichi nabbed was the right to view the outside world. But even though he saw the outside world, he didn't try to use it for the killing game. That disappointed me. And then Kokichi suggested that we reuse the motive.
Yeah!
He said we should bring it back to the right, or bring back the right to view the outside world one more time. Oh, so it's only one-time use. Okay. And I decided to run with that idea. So I loaded a flashback light with memories of the outside world and put it in the simulation.
Huh?
Memories of the outside world in the flashback light?
What?
The secrets of the outside world and the virtual world was about the flashback light.
You know?
And if it was a flashback light, it would mean the secrets of the outside world are part of our forgotten memories.
Huh?
What are you saying? Now, why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place?
Incomprehensible.
What's going on here?
Oh?
You can't remember. Okay, fine.
You get it?
Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up the case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator, but I knew where it was hidden. And I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world.
Hey!
Hey, you even knew where it was hidden? That's not fair.
Tell you the truth.
I just placed it and never said I actually hid it.
Too bad.
If I would have asked, I would have gladly told you where it was. It's a little late for that. Right? Wow.
So Gonta was exposed to the flashback light. Yeah, when Kokichi and Gonta leave together.
I knew that was fishy. Something happened there.
But Gonta can watch Kokichi, so he not do anything weird.
Gonta, you're so sweet, but I know you'd say that. Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you'd make a terrific bodyguard.
Bodyguard?
With you by my side, I know I'll be safe from any trap. Okie dokie then, let's go! Wait, Kokichi.
It's okay, leave it to Gonta. Going to keep eye on Kokichi.
Oh, Gonta.
Could it be?
Was Kokichi trying to plainly lure Gonta off by himself?
Maybe.
The only person I entrusted with the secret of the outside world was Gonta.
After that, Gonta got taken to forest near Mansion. Is this flashback light?
It looks like it. Maybe the secrets of the outside world is hidden in it.
We got to tell everyone.
Wait. Are you sure you want to believe a liar like me so easily?
Huh?
This might be a trap, you know. Shouldn't you check if I'm lying first? Oh, that's how we convince them to do it. I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it.
Protect everyone?
How'd this happen?
And they're going to remember secret of outside world. But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta could no think of anything.
So I told him, if he wants to protect or to save everyone, he should put everyone out of their misery. In other words, I'm mercy killing.
What did you say?
What?
No way!
Was Gonta tricked?
Wrong.
No, you not tricked.
Well, technically, in a manner of speaking, he was tricked to use the light by himself, but whatever.
Was when Gonta remembers secret of outside world, Gonta think it would be easier to die. What? Remember what everyone said at the beginning? That this academy is hell? Gonta agree. Academy that forced students to be part of killing game is hell. So everyone think they want to escape this place, right? But if it's still hell outside, what do we do?
Huh?
What do you mean, Gonta?
Inside is hell, outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for?
How'd this happen?
And everyone who died, what did they die for?
It's hell outside and hell inside.
But...
And then Kokichi tell me. Best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of misery while they still do not know. And also, only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta.
Yeah.
That's right. The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Gonta took on the dirty work for us. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in this hell alone, with the sins of our murders on his conscience.
You get it?
Gonta took on that role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate him more?
Hold on!
God damn it, Kokichi. I'm not sure if you're feigning these tears or you're actually serious. I'm not sure if you're a pathological liar or these lies were for the good of us now.
Wait a minute. I still don't get what's happening.
What outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Gonta see? What did we forget?
Hey!
Hurry up and tell us, or else we won't be able to understand it.
Right?
Gonta, what pushed you to do such a thing?
Please.
Answer, Gonta.
Sorry.
Sorry, Gonta can no tell you.
Why?
Can't tell us. Why?
Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta. Everyone despair.
No, it rears its ugly head again.
Huh?
Despair?
I know. It. A despair that makes you want to die. A despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Do you think that Gonta would tell you about such despair from his own mouth?
But...
And now we don't know any more than when we started. Now you know how Gonta and I formed the Killing Game Busters, right? Then, can't you accept everything about this case? Oh, can't you accept everything about this case? You can imagine the rest, right? I used Miu's plan and turned it against her. I hid Gonta away from sight where Mew and I were supposed to meet. I surmised he was in the storage room, but that works too. Ah, Kaito's not here. Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I'm honored you asked me to meet up here with you, Mew. Is this the booty call? Were you planning a threesome? Or are you here to kill me? So you figured it out, but there's nothing you can do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings. Uh-oh. Guess I'm in trouble now. I'm sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. They'll make the world a better place. Oh my gosh. Our inventions could have helped as long as they weren't stuff about doing stuff while you sleep. It is my duty as a genius inventor, so I can't afford to die here. That reminds me of that whole end scene. They even had the strangling sounds in there. That was brutal. Sorry, Gonta, so sorry. Kokichi locked the door then? Don't be sorry, Gonta. She was trying to kill me too. She said it was for the world or whatever. That was just a poor excuse. We're doing this to stop the vicious cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize. But, Gonta's sorry. Gonta's so sorry, Mew. I already said you don't need to apologize. We had to do this for everyone's sake. Oh.
It can't be!
Gonta would never!
By the way,
You should know that it was Gonta's idea to slide the body to the chapel wall.
Huh?
What, Gonta's idea?
Gonta!
But Gonta went to roof. He happened to see you walk through that wall. Gonta tell Kokichi and he think of everything else. Oh, so Kokichi didn't know about the wall prior. It was because Gonta saw her. Gonta gave me that chance. I like to think we make a pretty good team.
Stop it!
Good? What's good about that? You're plainly the worst. That's the whole story. That's how everything that happened.
Well...
So in the end, you don't plan to tell us the secret of the outside world?
Sorry!
Sorry, Gonta can no tell you that.
Always messing around.
Well, I mean, hearing that story, it sounds like you were tricked by Kokichi. To an extent, Kaito.
How can this be?
But Gonta did kill Mew. Gonta really did it.
Sorry.
Sorry, everyone. Gonta is so sorry. Gonta, you cry like that, I'll cry again too. But Gonta's plan to save everyone failed. Gonta not save anyone. Gonta just make everyone suffer more.
Gonta!
Gonta is stupid. So stupid. How can Gonta call himself gentleman? Everyone, please forgive him. Gonta tried to save us all from despair by taking on the sin of killing us. But you reached for the truth, and Gonta's plan failed. All of you could have been saved if you died without knowing anything. So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth? Yeah, it was. At least Gonta and I think so. You should have all died ignorant. Gonta even killed Mew for that sake, you know.
Don't screw around.
Enough of your shit. You made him kill her.
Please stop!
No, Gonta is bad. Because Gonta kills someone. Gonta is a murderer. It's true. Yes, Gonta make everyone suffer. That is true.
Sorry.
Sorry, Gonta is so sorry he failed everyone. Gonta is sorry for being stupid. Gonta is sorry. He makes everyone suffer. Gonta is so sorry. God, my heart is breaking into a million pieces. We get it. You don't need to apologize anymore. You're probably all thinking that I should have just taken on the dirty work and not Gonta, right? Well, no, because then you would have died. You would have done what you wanted to. Everyone hates me, so the role of a villain is perfect for me.
I know that!
Yeah, I know already. It should have been my responsibility. But when I realized Mew was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual world.
I suppose.
And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you with just a touch.
So am I!
That's why I had to ask Gonta. I would have done it by myself if I could.
That's enough!
Okay, but you didn't need to push everything onto Gonta too.
Please stop!
Stop! It's okay, Kaito. Everyone, please. Don't blame Kokichi anymore. Please. Gonta, you. How nice can you be, Gonta? You really are stupid sometimes.
You're right. Someone as stupid as Gonta could never be gentlemen.
Hey, hey!
Hey, so are we done yet?
Huh?
What?
And another.
You guys are starting to talk in circles, so let's just move on to the exciting stuff. Yes, the eagerly anticipated punishment time.
So am I.
Hey, if you're gonna punish him, then punish me, please do. Kokichi,
I know that.
I'm prepared for it. If you're gonna execute Gonta, then I... It's okay, Kokichi. Please let Gonta sacrifice himself for everyone's sake. That's all Gonta can do anymore.
But...
Just promise Gonta that everyone forgive each other and be friends, okay? Alright, I promise, Gonta.
Okay.
All right, it's time to punish the ultimate entomologist, Goku Hara.
Oh man, I bet his punishment's gonna have a lot of gross, nasty bugs.
Ah.
That's right, you don't like nasty stuff. No, it's not that. It's coming. What, already? The contractions are speeding up. Any minute now.
Honey.
Quick, hold my hand, dear.
Now then,
I prepared a
I'll prepare
special
the
punishment for him.
Wait, please, I don't want this. Don't go, Gonta. Don't cry, Kokichi. Gonta is okay. Yeah, Gonta not cry. Gonta's really not scared. But,
How can this be?
Gonta upset. Gonta upset he couldn't protect everyone. Gonta, you can't cry either.
It's punishment time!
Well then, let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Sorry.
Gonta, love you all. Oh, you break my heart into 2 million pieces, buddy.
Gonta.
Gonta is so sorry for being stupid.
Wild West. Oh, not a fan. You okay there?
Nice fucking music, though.
Oh, it's a Robo Bee. Why?
Wild West insecticide.
Oh, they're killing Ultra Gonta too. Could they have not at least left him with us?
Even screaming in pain. What the fuck is going on with Monofani? Taking it like a man.
Ew!
Mutant insect baby. What the Ugh.
I kill it with fire!
Holy crap. I actually thought he was going to be blowing on the gun of the flamethrower like, whew!
Gonta. Surprised! What a twist, huh? Even I didn't see that coming. All my little cups have been destroyed. So sad. All that cuteness has gone to waste. Anyways, Meisters, I think that's where we'll leave it off for today. I've had enough to spare for now, so we'll see you next time on Danganronpa V3. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, favorite the video, and share it with your friends if you think they might enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you yet to join the Academy for more despair-filled goodness in the future, Meisters. We'll see you next time. I'm just gonna go cry, I think, for about 10 minutes. Bye.